So, my experience with red light therapy has been nothing short of life changing, but I've never really spoken about it on this channel. Even though I'm a founder of a red light therapy company, I've always thought it would be better to just share the experiences and testimonials from our customers, which is what we normally do. But recently, someone asked on this channel if I would be willing to share my own experience and my journey with red light therapy, so that's exactly what I'm going to be covering in today's video. What's up guys, it's Nick Coetzee here and welcome to the Mitochondria YouTube channel. On this channel you're going to find videos all around the topics of light, circadian rhythms and how these things can be used so that you can live your best life. Now in today's video we're going to be running a slightly different format. I'm not going to be showing you clinical studies or trying to show you evidence from other sources. I'm actually just going to be talking about my own experience with red light therapy. Now I've owned a red light therapy company for 3 years now and having a wide range of devices. I've got a portable device up here, I've got a full body device set up over there, I've always got something with me. So I'm going to be telling you a little bit about my own experience with red light therapy and the 3 major things that I have found very useful from using a red light therapy device in my own experience. So the very first one, and this is a bit of a personal one, but something that I've always struggled with in my life is cold sores. I know exactly what my trigger is. I've had them since I was a young teenager, and if I go out in the sun too much and I burn, I find that that is a very correlated very well with me getting a cold sore. So I'll feel my lips start to crack and feel a little bit dry, and then I get this tingly feeling. It's always in this corner over here that I get a cold sore. And what I have found is that with red light therapy, I have literally been able to banish cold sores from my life. I did earlier say that I've always got a red light therapy device with me, and that's actually not true. For about 6 months, the last 6 months, I was in Bali, Indonesia, and when I was there, I didn't take any of my red light therapy devices with me. Now, at that time, I wasn't able to use it. I had 3 cold sores within that 6-month time period, and I hadn't had a single cold sore in probably 2 years, and before that I think it was 1 in the 2 years before that even. So there seems to be a correlation, and there are clinical studies on this which I can cover in a future video if you guys want, but from my own experience this has been an absolute game changer. Having a cold sore, it's something that lasts, for me it's been like, it's 2 weeks as soon if I do get one, where I've got this thing on my face and it's very, very embarrassing. So for me, a huge benefit of red light therapy in my own personal experience is not getting cold sores like I used to, and that obviously has to do with the fact that red light therapy is able to reduce the chance of burning. It helps to activate the melanin in your skin, and as far as I'm aware, one of the triggers is when you burn this area of your body. If it is a place that is prone to getting cold sores, then the nerves that run down here actually just activate, and the virus then comes out, and that's what gets you or gives you a cold sore. So my most important one is not getting cold sores anymore, and that has been a huge benefit for me. The second thing is a hormonal change, and this is very much specific to do with testosterone. If I'm brutally honest, when I was younger, I never felt like a very manly kind of man. I never put on muscle very easily. I didn't have that kind of physique. I had a very awkward kind of build. No matter how hard I tried to gym, I would put on some muscle, but it was never a ton of muscle. And what I've personally found now, especially from aiming my red light therapy device towards my testes, which is where men make 98% of their testosterone, I have found that I am able to put on a lot more muscle. I'll put up a picture somewhere in this video now to show you what my physique looks now. And I'm by no means any kind of bodybuilder, but for me personally, I find A, I can put on muscle a lot easier, and B, the muscle that I do put on tends to be a lot harder. And what I mean by that is I don't just bulk and get kind of bigger. It does tend to increase my definition, which is a very clear symptom that your testosterone is getting higher. I've also had testimonials from other customers who have had the same experience, men who have found they put on more muscle and weirdly enough say the same thing. Their muscles feel more harder, and it is that very masculine kind of effect that comes from improving your testosterone. Again, there are clinical studies that show this, but from my own experience, I've also found that my physique and my overall just feeling of overall well-being does seem to correlate with an increase in testosterone. The third thing that I've experienced, and this is actually really exciting because this is something I'm quite well known for, is for creating the magnesium protocol, and that is a protocol that leads to a much higher quality of sleep. So red light therapy, again, in the clinical studies is well proven to improve your sleep quality and help you to boost your melatonin levels. What I personally came up with, and a lot of our customers have started using, is called the magnesium protocol. Magnesium is also very good for sleep, and you can take a magnesium bath in the evening. But one of the problems with magnesium is that it can dry your tissues out. You need to have a lot of water within your cells because it draws the water in. And red light therapy, one of the side effects or side benefits of it is that it produces more water within your cells. So I came up with this protocol, which is using red light therapy and magnesium together, as well as using, drinking a bit of fresh spring water at the same time. And it's this 3-step protocol, literally drinking the water, doing your red light therapy, and having magnesium. And it leads to the most incredible sleep quality you will ever have. I don't do it every single day. I did it yesterday. It was Thursday. It's my recovery day, so I don't train in the gym. And I did it yesterday, and I slept like an absolute baby last night. It's literally why I'm probably recording this video today, is because I woke up this morning, ton of energy, I'm feeling really good. I went to the gym this morning. I broke 2 of my own personal records. So I went up by 4 kg, so I lifted, it was a 38 kg in each hand in my incline press, and then I did 40s on the flat bench, 40 kilogram in each hand. For me, that was a big feat, and I can definitely attribute it to the fact that I woke up this morning, spring in my step, I slept like an absolute baby last night. And I literally, when I got to the gym this morning, I remember sitting there and thinking, I'm feeling strong today. There's going to be something. I'm going to be able to push myself in the gym. And that did happen. And it's purely from that improved sleep quality that I can definitely attribute to red light therapy. One thing I must mention, though, is that I have obviously been using Mitochondria's devices. And I don't just use those devices because I am the owner of the company, but also because those devices are some of the only ones on the market that are marketed for at-home usage that actually match the specifications of those in the scientific studies. So unfortunately, in this industry, there are a lot of companies that are essentially selling fancy party lights, and they try and sell the cheapest device on the market. And unfortunately, what that means is you end up buying a light that still emits, red light, but it doesn't necessarily give you the benefits that you would find in the scientific literature. So all the benefits that I have achieved, I am extremely fortunate that I am the founder of a company that makes some of the best quality at-home devices. So if you do want to check those out, make sure that you go over to mitochondria.com and check out our full range of devices there. If you guys have any questions that you'd like to ask me personally about my experience, then please feel free to drop them in the comment section below. I have covered these topics in previous videos from a more scientific base where I've referenced studies or we've had our customers' experiences. Obviously, as I said, today's video is about my own experience, and these are the 3 most important things I've felt, is that my cold sores are basically gone when I do red light therapy consistently. My sleep quality is a lot better, and also the hormonal changes that I've felt just with a lot more testosterone in my body by using red light therapy in the appropriate areas for men. Again, if you guys have any questions, drop them below. Otherwise, I hope that you have a fantastic day further, and we will chat again soon. Cheers.